I've been running for about 4 years for him.
What kind of gum does he chew?
Sugar free. He used to chew like double mint, but he said he chews sugar free now because it was bad for his teeth.
Try that.
What does he sound like when he chews his gum?
It's
Well, we may not have solved the mystery of how Mr. Jackson chews his gum, but we sure have found that Jimmy Jack has a trademark, and the legacy of his gum chewing will forever prevail.
Thanks, Monica. Now let's head over to Jackie with your DTV Sports.
Thanks, Gabrielle and Shanita. Many kids grow up admiring and intimidating professional basketball players, and the scary part is that they start to believe that they can play ball with the big boys. The odds of making it into the NBA are not good. Our own R.C. Kennard explores this topic.
This is Flint, where basketball is almost a religion, where kids dream of being the next Mateen Cleaves or the next Morris Peterson. They change high schools like they change socks in search of the best team to play on. At Southwestern Academy this year, 3 of the 5 starters had transferred in from other schools.
Well, it's a game, so it comes easy for them.
Varsity coach Jeff Whiteley explains why basketball is such an obsession and what can happen when academics are neglected.
A lot of them see basketball as an easy way out of instead of going through the process of going to college and finding a job, and that's hard work, and a lot of kids think that basketball is just an easier way for them. A lot of them don't make other plans, though. That's why they struggle just to getting eligible to play high school basketball. Their chances of making it to the pros are bad. Chances of getting into college are hard enough, but if you don't have any grades, you're not going to make it there either. So,
Principal Ginsberg, a former basketball coach himself, gave his views on the importance of an education.
I believe in balance. I believe that all young people, all adults, all young people should strive to have a balanced life between family, religion, if that's important to them, certainly academics, and athletics if they're so inclined. If you're putting more time into athletics than you are into your education, that's a formula for failure. If you have an education, you can do anything you want basically in this world.
If these students don't start paying more attention to their academics, then our economy is in for a heck of a shock because there are not enough fast food jobs to go around.
That's all we have for sports today. Back to Gabrielle and Shanita with the rest of your news.
Everyone's names are unique in some way. They affect who you are. Whether or not you like them, it is up to you. Ajari gives us the inside look on people's names.
Most parents put a lot of thought into their child's name, but others don't. It would seem like the best idea because a child's name can greatly affect the way they see themselves and the way others see them.
My name is Cormisha, and I think it's a real ghetto name.
My name is Corey, and I think my name is boring.
Although some names are given simply because they are cute, some names actually have cultural meaning and can be quite confusing to a stranger.
My name is Juanita Lightfoot, and a lot of people basically they judge me before they see me just based on my name. They think that I'm either Mexican or Latino.
It's a white boy name, and I'm mixed, and I don't think it fits me at all.
A name can set you apart from the crowd, and while some dislike this, like Cormisha, others, like Tavila, don't seem to mind. She sees it as a special distinction all her own.
A lot of people call it ghetto, but I just like it because it's different.
It seems that as you get older, the more you get used to your name, and you even learn to love it. Adults are a lot more content and accepting of their names.
You get over it, and then you just learn to accept your name, and you learn to live with it.
And on the one hand, your name could be positive, and on the other hand, it could be negative. It just depends on what your perception is about it.
Even still, you can always dream.
I want some off-the-wall stuff, like some Taekwon or something, some D'Angelo.
Art is just art for some people, but for others, it is a way to be remembered. Lauren Trakel has more.
Art class in high school. You have your everyday projects that are hung up for a little while and then taken down after a couple of weeks. For two independent art students, Jay Nellens and Krista Miner, they are creating a piece of art that will stay in the lobby of Goodrich High School for quite some time. Their new project is the Door Project.
The Door Project is an opportunity for the leaders of tomorrow to express their opinion about major issues and how they might solve those issues. It began about 5 years ago at a high school on the western side of Michigan, and it now has spread across the United States. At Goodrich High School, it is my dream that I will have enough doors someday that an entire class can express themselves.
For the past couple of weeks, senior Jay Nellens has put hours of priming, sketching, and painting into her new project.
I saw a bunch of facts that were appalling about world hunger, and I decided that I would draw about it because it was really bad, because there's so many people in the world that there's enough food for, but they're dying. Well, I wanted to draw like a really long buffet table that showed like infinite amounts of people, so I made it kind of fade into the distance, and I made them look really skinny because they're starving. And I wanted to put empty plates in front of them with facts on the plates instead of food to kind of get people to look and read and learn. And at the end of the table, they kind of float off into space, which is like their death because they're not getting any help. And I hope it'll look good.
With every problem, there needs to be a solution, and it just so happens there can be a solution to the subject of world hunger.
On my side of the door, I have to solve the world issue of hunger. Like, love doesn't solve the problem, but because of love, we help each other out.
That's all we have for our DTV News today.
For myself, Shanita Jenkins, and the rest of the DTV crew, have a great day.